It's pink. It's a pink J. You guys like, I lit up my fireplace a little bit better. Oh man, I would love to go to a gun range. No, I did not, but I would totally love to.
I'm in Petroleum, I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. I'm 44 years old and schizophrenic disabled. I'm Vice President of the United States of America, FBI Director, Fed Chairman, and a gamer. I got SSI, food
It was
stamps,
hot today, yeah.
telecom, Medicaid, Medicare.
Yeah, we did a hike, and then I had somebody come take him on a walk.
I'm a sex offender, LGBT queer gamer, and I'm a prisoner.
I'm gonna take a picture of myself if that's okay. I'm gonna be a little narcissistic. I did not beat the spear guy, so let me take a photo of myself. I'm so sorry, guys. I just don't want to get too stoned and then my makeup's fucked and I forget to. So let me just take a few photos of myself. And then we'll talk about Sekiro, and then we're going to get back on to playing it.
Just playing around. Then the gaming world went Armageddon. At the last battle, I won it.
Background fucking
take
PC shots are
days for it to transition back to regular form. And on YouTube, those videos are on there. And it goes basically in order how Armageddon happens. It happens in the game. Then I have a second series that mainly means after the Armageddon, that second series means that's going to keep pumping as long as I keep paying for it, I'll tell you. And then on the second series, that's just what happens. It's called the Automall effect. The Automall happens. And the Automall is on the second series, but I'm playing now the Automall. You can't replay Armageddon. It's impossible. So it stays on there for good for legally. I'm an African American that survived everything because I beat the Armageddon. That's why they let me roll out like I did. So when they replays, they go through all the files, the paperwork, all the things that they did. So recently I went through a hellbound situation. I was in Grand Theft Auto 4. I played Mortal Kombat X and Overwatch State. Those three games went into hellbound situation, not because of me, it's just my character or my gamer tag was going to be set in hell.
Oh shit, it's recording.
But I survived all those battles, and then I'm in here chatting today, doing Overwatch Stadium, post game report. The reason why I do it this way is because I don't worry about the numbers. So I figure that's how business run, how Twitch does it. Because some people won't find Twitch that way, so I don't worry about them running into me. Some people like that high-powered stuff. See, I'm saying like to do a high-powered. I'm a real gamer. Because I play a hard level of game. I've been winning for about 2 or 3 years straight.
There we go. Okay, now it's
winning that many times. You run into an Armageddon situation. When you win for real, like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, you run into an Armageddon situation. After you beat the Armageddon,
okay, I'm done
you
now.
run into
what's
called
sorry. You look high as fuck?
The Millionaire
no
game.
Shit, man.
It's called a Millionaire game. You're going through Millionaire Armageddon, but you won't never get it. And then the second piece is the Rich Life.
What are we gonna do about
the game starts showing all the money that you put in while you was playing the Armageddon style. Now YouTube now has a YouTube gaming on Richard Curley on Grip because it's going to be.
It is good weed. It is good weed. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Once you catch what
but I'm putting it out because we're gonna play games soon.
Yeah,
join me. I'm sorry,
I
just
got
put it out, but
all
you
my
should
stuff.
smoke
I got all
anyway.
my content. Well, I've been signed recently.
As long as you're
in SoundCloud in the major industry.
Place you can smoke.
But what happens there is that I'm vice president. They told me not to do sports or curricular activities, but I do them anyway. I don't mind. But I'm not gonna play basketball or football because you get injured. We can do a gaming too. In basketball and football, it's the same thing as a game. I play the same way. The Battlefield,
It's money.
It's a different form of it. It's
so
like in the
he says I got
military
that
when you
guap
get
as
shot,
money,
you go down
but
on
then
the
Cardi
ground.
B
Like
says
you
I
get
got
shot
the
for
guap,
real, what's
guap,
called getting
guap,
shot.
and she
You just
means
go down
money
on the ground.
pussy,
You
or
just
does
get
she
up
just
and do
mean
it again. All
pussy?
how it works, getting shot.
Or she just means she's got the money too? No, she also, I know she sings wop, 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 wop. But she has a song where she's like, I got that wop, wop. And she's twerking while she's doing it. Like years before. No, she has wop. Okay, so before she was talking about money, and now she's talking about pussy. And guap and wop, like guap and wop. Guap and wop. Who the fuck made guap? And who the fuck made wop? Was it the same people? Yo. How do you think that went down? Like, how do you think that went down? Like, yo. What are we gonna rap pussy with now, bro? Like, we've been rapping pussy with things for so long, we had nothing to rap. And another guy was stoned sitting there, and he was just like, yo, what about we calling it a wop? And then the guy was like, oh, great. And then the other guy was like, and what if we call money guap? No, I'm not faded. I really want to know. It's a crazy word. I mean, I am high as fuck. These are definitely stoned style conversations. But still, like, I genuinely want to know, like, so what if I'm stoned? Who made wop and guap? How is that a thing? Is it in the dictionary? Because you can apply to put words in the dictionary. It's a pretty crazy word, right? Am I right? Yeah, I don't understand him either. I don't either. It's like, it's just like, it's hard, man. It's fucking hard. And I'm 30. I was like, oh shit. What? Oh, no, it happened. I didn't even have to think when it was gonna happen because it just happened. I don't understand shit half of the people say anymore. Is that, am I a boomer? Is that what I am?
3 o'clock in the morning.
Like, you guys are crazy for even knowing. Like, why is that a thing?
Some people can't really
So
do.
I'm a boomer?
Like they signed up
Why
to
am
do
I a boomer?
and do certain celebrity
They use
things
it for
like
code
that.
wording so people...
They really can't pump.
So
Now
po don't catch
CNN,
on.
they can pump an
Money
hour
guap
online.
is a code word for
But
pussy
regular people,
and money, but
people
they
on
don't want the
can't go
cops to
for
know
no
that they're
all
like
night long. I can go all night long. Some people on
wanting
here
pussy
they
and
go
money?
all night long for real. You know what?
Okay, there's too many
Or just
questions
sit there
going
all
on.
night long
Okay,
doing
okay.
their thing, man.
Hold on.
They ain't slipping nowhere.
I need a
It's just
drink.
in the
I need
car
some sugar in my
coming
mouth
in
because it's so dry.
and busting,
And then we need to
chops.
figure out the
Sometimes I
three
wonder
issues
about
here
that one
because
last night.
everyone's
I said,
getting distracted.
I thought
And
this was about to break
I
it.
mean, I
I
guess
said,
I'm,
things you
I'll
don't
just
want to do,
Google
don't break
it
no
if no
Billy
one
out
else
of
wants to
there, man.
Google
But
it.
that's a drawback every time. But I think that's what happens.
Okay.
That you found Wally World is
So,
a safe place
the
for
first
people to
problem
make
that
it at.
arose
Like,
so far
McDonald's
was...
supposed to be a safe place, but Wally's don't ever
Hold on,
have
I need to
safe
change this
places
music. Like,
on
it's
the building.
terrible.
There's tons of
Most
Wally's and
royalty-free
tons of
music
McDonald's
sucks, so
everywhere.
I
You know what I'm
guess,
saying?
whatever.
There's Wally's, McDonald's, Mickey D's
Hold on.
everywhere. They're everywhere. So when you worry about your pocketbook, just think about all those people and those Wally's, those Mickey D's. That'll fuck your mind up with her, dude, man. I make your pee-pee humongous.
I mean, I kind of like Twitch hype music. Okay, so boomers are people. Okay, but Civo, don't. Okay, tell me the truth. Tell me, yeah. But like, don't tell me, yeah. We're on one problem at a time. I'm never gonna remember. Okay. So hold on. Let me put my weed away. I need it away from me because it's like so much clutter.
Nothing even matters.
Okay.
It genuinely doesn't. The game is so ass. I love this game so much.
Problem solved.
No, I'm making these pre-sales everyone's problem.
What's the theme of the dressing? My dressing. There's no theme. It's just like what I put on today. What's up, Django the cat? Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna go Google.
You can see the despair on your
I guess Firefox. I don't use Google on my phone or on this one. Okay. So what was the first question? I forgot. I'm definitely stoned, yeah. I think I itched it the right way without fucking it up. Am I just chatting? Yeah, you could put on just chatting. I'll play the game in like a few minutes. Shit, I was on Sekiro. I mean, I kind of have the munchies. No, I don't have the munchies. It's all in your head. I'm trying to eat healthy, so I had the opportunity to drink, and I was just like, no, not today. So what was the first thing? Because I forgot. Weed, man. This is why, like, yeah, no, you should not be smoking weed every day, bro. I wouldn't get shit done. I think I just walk around my house, like, being like, oh, that looks nice. Maybe I'll chill there.
I got SSI, food stamps, telecom, Medicaid, Medicare.
Okay, so the first question was actually what was WAP and GWAP. Okay, got it. My brain remembered. What
and I'm a trillionaire today.
The meeting? Ew, the Band-Aid feels weird. I don't like it. What is the meaning of?
And what I'm doing today, I'm just sitting here chilling, man, just hanging out. And you know, it's a week day. Mom's in my room like a little baby. And little babies usually do something like that. They'll sit there in their crib.
Okay.
They're on their pacifier, they're on their ball, they're on their when the doctors get changed. My mother comes to my house every day. I gotta make sure she gets there every day. But I'm saying it ain't me, it's just other people. Some people have a hard case of sobriety where they're drunk. I've been drinking and getting high since I was 16 years old. Underage drinking. And when I sobered up in prison, I learned that it don't stop. They put shit in your food. They'll cook your food a certain way. You'll be stuck in that motherfucker.
And someone just like, where'd that come from? And it's like, words and sayings have really cool backstories.
They automatically keep you, it's a censor in there that reads you.
Basically, back in the 80s, the police, law enforcement used to listen in on calls and read mail, so they created slang, own language, to mix up the law enforcement. So they created their own language to mix up, to confuse
or bad behavior, it will really help you with your problem. It will actually do
law enforcement.
Everything gets
And they chose WAP for pussy and GWAP for money. But I understand, okay, maybe GWAP, but like, why do you need to say pussy?
It's a little kid. It knows a few things. So,
right?
Like for prisoners like me, queer inmates like me,
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up officially.
I just do house arrest. And when I go back for house arrest, it'll be in 13 years. So I'm like president. There's about an 8-year hiatus after that. When I go back under house arrest and go back doing what I'm doing, I was released for that reason to be vice president.
Bubble gum. That was so nice.
And then when I was in prison recently, I did everything in prison. I did the whole prison thing. I got the money, I got all the stuff in my room. So I don't leave. Okay, I got all my money, so I paid for a 30-year lease, and I said I don't need to worry about being discriminated upon, people being racist on me. Because when I was in prison, they told everybody everything I was doing, and I got my commissary, I got my money. I said I can't move from Lexington because I got to if I decide to go back in voluntarily again, then I got to stay in Lexington because they have all the facilities that I need, the treatment that I need for what I do. Because insurance covers the prison stay. Only in Lexington they'll let you use the insurance.
That's what their definition is.
Out of prison. So prison will actually do what's called a 1A, will turn from bad to good. Then you'll go home. On your problem about being good in prison, it takes a long time to come out of it. You gotta fight your case every single day. You gotta fight that damn case.
You could think they have like $100,000 or like $2.
But I'm saying after that, I went to Eastern State, and some guy attacked me. I said, why are you attacking me? Because I'm not in my cage in prison? He said, nah, I was just joking. But I said, but by chance that guy got the worst side of the fence. By the magic of the grace of the Lord, he went went in a straight jacket.
fan.
I said, they let me out of it the next day. And I said,
What
that's
is
sad,
this?
man. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
this
You
is
want to
just
do go to each state too.
dictionary.com. I
The
should
Hope
go
Center
into
is
like
the
a more
actual thing. You
reputable
got to
one.
sit on the porch.
Okay, so what's a more
You
reputable
can do the
one?
Hope Center. You can't even really go walk to that
Urban
area to
Dictionary.
do it.
Okay,
Or
okay.
like I did,
WAP.
you
Are
sit
you
on the
ready?
porch and you go do the
Are
Hope
you ready?
Center
Are you ready?
or in your homeless shelter. You know, those things that are like that in rural development, you got to stay at home to do. You can't do those things in that facility because there's real old people in there that are older than 100 years old and they'll screw your legal case. Like say, you don't believe that you're going to live to be 100 years old or over 100 years old, then that jail cell is going to tell you people are older than that in the prison because they're going to fool you so many ways that you're not going to get out of prison if you fuck somebody like you normally do. So that's not your fault. That's just alcoholism. You've been drinking so much alcohol.
You guys all
and then
fucked
you
it up.
be drunk. You can't fool the alcohol. So
Bro, you all fucked
when you
it
get
up.
out of prison,
WAP
that's the greatest
is
thing
a
of all
street
time. It's like a music park
drug,
ride you can't
bro.
do, but you should do home incarceration, homestay, and then do homeless shelter at your own home. That's
You
the
guys
best
thought
side
it
of
was
doing
money
it.
or a
There was
bag?
New York, LA,
Urban
Miami,
Dictionary
we're
says
on
it's
all
a
the time.
street
You go through
drug.
street philosophy with your game. Now get your Xbox or Nintendo or something. And do your
No,
street
it's
thing that
not
way because when
money.
you're up in that
Okay,
rich
let me
class
find
and you
another
tell you to pay and
reputable
shit,
source. Hold on,
they don't
let me get some.
understand that prison. That prison tells you your money. It tells you you ain't done no, you ain't some no dope, some no drugs. You'll do right. Then you'll say, I'm going back on the streets and be right out of prison, man. You wind up going to, I used to say, because of your mother and the homeless stuff, you don't want to fuck with that shit. That's where you're going to be stuck in your house for the rest of your life. So when you come out of those things, that'll be where you
Somehow
want to
like
be in
it's
the
more
rich class
from
to complete
guap
the
to
street
quad.
program. Then
And
you're
it's
going to be
like a
spending your
muscle
money to
in
get
your
your games
leg.
and video games. I got 200 games, so I'm not going to be bored at all. I just beat a whole game with Overwatch.
Okay, here we go.
I just pop on there and
This
beat
is
a
the
game.
good one.
40
This is a
minutes
good
work.
one,
See, I'm
okay?
saying you can't beat that. So I'm good. Thanks.
No, this is a good one. This is a good one, trust me. Okay. The evolution of Gen Z slang words in their modern meanings. Yeah, I just gotta read like a whole. I don't know, that's a lot of words. It's scrolling so fast. I'm so stoned. I didn't know there's gonna be like reading involved. I don't see the word guap, just like vibes.
See, that's prohibited.
Little
This is not
yeet.
intended for mature artists. This is
Okay,
not
hold
mature
on.
thing comes on. Crack, weed,
Whoa,
cocaine in my
5,400 new
pack.
words are
I've
created
been
with
drunk the whole
internet
liquor store
play.
one bottle.
A
I
net
take water.
worthy roll.
I'll put
Oh,
wine
cool,
and
cool.
all types of gin and shit in it. I'm smoking motherfucking turd down
Bro,
the
this
bottom
bitch
of the
is
pack.
telling me what lit
I'll
is.
get
I know
fucked
what
up,
lit
baby.
means.
Feel me? But I'm not out to do it. I said, as
All
long
right,
as you
well,
stay
guap
in your
means street
house,
drugs.
you can
That's
do
what
those
it is.
things.
We're
Unless
going
you
on
want
to
to
the
leave and
next
drive
topic.
around, then it's
For
on.
sure,
You're going to
it's
get
street
shot or busted.
drugs.
So as long as you're going to stay in
It's
the
just
house and
that's
do
what
those
it is.
things,
Okay, so the
you're
next
not
one
going to
after
get bothered.
guap
Nobody's going
was
to bother
what?
you. You know that once
What
you
was
stay
it?
in your house to do those things, nobody's going to bother you. You can do it.
Does
You can do a
anyone
million
remember?
trillion cans of beer, but once you hit that road, man, it's on, baby.
Come on, guys. Someone remembers. Oh, WAP. Yeah, WAP. Yeah. I'm like, can anyone remember what it...
Okay, at least
Wow.
it's
Oops.
I'm
My
fine with
bad.
that. I can deal with that. I hope I can meet someone that
Alright.
enjoy
What does
that
WAP
walk
mean?
together.
Alright. Let's see. Dictionary.com.
Why is your name the
Or-
2-inch mango?
What dipshit?
Just curious.
What dipshit do you...
In that moment where you were like,
Okay,
yeah, I'm
okay.
gonna name myself the
What dictionary? What dictionary do you want?
concerned.
Urban Dictionary?
Why that you
Oh, let me find it. Or, yeah, here we go. Urban Dictionary.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, sorry.
So
I'm
WAP
on this, or tomato?
means with passion. I love you, WAP, with passion. I love the song WAP. I like this song, Passion. I hate that WAP. I hate things with passion. WAP is also a slang term denoting the phrase wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and bring a mop for this wet ass pussy. I'm talking WAP, WAP, WAP. That's some wet ass pussy. Okay. So WAP was definitely a pussy. But it can also mean waffles and pancakes.
You see how on the, oh, there's loads up there. Good piece back. He's not up on. What about you seen him on fence?
keep shooting them while I'm trying something.
Okay.
Start farming the kills too.
Time come.
No.
Once I get in Haga, I'll send you an invite.
Wait, Lexi, sorry, can you repeat what you just said? I was like,
I'm farming the pistons, but they're all in like these PvP Atreides buildings.
Yeah.
So I'm running into like there's other players at some of these too. I'm assuming trying to farm the pistons, but if we have more people here, we could probably also farm the house kills.
Yeah, and then you are in the main overworld right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have good
I didn't even know
PvP skills though.
Oh,
I mean, we could do like numbers, you know.
I'm assuming, can you get them out in the deep desert too? Matt, you said you were farming them in like the A zone, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so there's
dude,
you
I'm having a
can't
hard time finding.
you can't
I didn't
make a
scan any of
machine
this,
gun
so, like,
spawn,
even
but you
flying
can make
through,
them
like,
spawn
I'm not
kind of
seeing
quick.
the actual labs for whatever reason. And so I'm just like struggling. I'm like wasting a lot of time trying to look for them.
Like, what if I ran in a circle?
Yeah. No, I can just come help you if that's guaranteed too. So I feel like
because right now I'm just going from point to point to point, grabbing pistons as they're responding.
yeah, I do think hidden A's would be good. I'm just doing it inefficiently.
Okay.
So bring Scanner 9 out.
That's all I wanted to try. We're good. It's the same spawn rate. Looks like if I'm there or if you're there. It's like on a 5-second timer or something. All right. Well, thank you.
Atreides claimed divests. We gotta go back.
All right.
I didn't know these PvP buildings.
That's actually a pretty good way to get XP. I'm serious. That's a pretty good way to get XP if you want to fill some XP for sure. That's like an easy level every 3 to 5 minutes for sure. I'm gonna leave that quest open just in case I want to ever get some XP farming.
Yeah, they took Diamond.
MK5 assault copter pieces of these two.
Yeah, there's a assault base out there at Divets.
Oh, the problem is this is Mentat Max. I'm not gonna leave that quest open then. I'm just gonna finish it. The problem with this quest is this is how you max out Mentat. So, doesn't really matter.
Back out there.
I'm just gonna finish it. I'm gonna natty finish the quest. This is too important of a quest to not do.
Maybe smoke it for you.
There is a world though that he keeps spawning anyway, even after the quest is done.
Come left.
There it looks cool. Yeah, Haga Rift is sick. Actually so sick. The world building in this game is top notch.
Come back here, sir.
Put it up, Guinness. I just for try that Haga base and I say we'll print it back.
I'm in the very top left. Like 3 zones. Over here.
Yeah, me too.
Men less likely to have a community. A lot of men in relationships are relying on their wives and partners for that connection to other human beings. And without it, they just sit alone with TV. Although there's a divorce stereotype, like a stereotypical male divorced partner. Like not every divorced guy has like this partner. When you see this kind of apartment style, you think he's divorced. And it has like a simple chair in front of the TV with very little furniture. The walls are completely bare. He has like 2 forks and maybe a spoon and a half for some reason. Like, there is a reason why women are getting less lonely even though there are lonely men. It doesn't make sense though, does it? Because you think if men are lonely, that means there must be an equal number of women who are also lonely because we're about 50-50 in the population. So if they're not seeing anyone and they don't know anyone, surely this don't as often, so they're more vulnerable to look.
Good before I play Tropical 5 at 4 o'clock in the morning. If the battery die, I'll let it charge. I'll be back in, and then like I'm gonna do a giveaway since I win all those games. Overwatch. When I win Overwatch, I'll do a giveaway. It's surprising, but it's like that. Some of the things I advertised earlier, I give away. But usually I do that on Facebook. I tell that type of thing on Facebook. But I got an Xbox, a TV, and another Xbox to get some devices to pick up because of some old games. And then, like, when I get ready to get your stuff, it'll be like your parents doing. Because I can't do it right now because I'm hurt. I got to get something to drink and some water and stuff. But just give me about 30 minutes to recuperate, and I'll help you. Because some people are a little slow, but they can play video games. But that style of video games, either mental health or ADHD, and those people are doing coping skills with tobacco and alcohol. They can't do it. Their mothers and fathers won't let them do it. And when they go through the issues of race and white guys, they don't like white guys and black guys hanging out like that, but they like putting this together on the video games to get the girls and stuff like that. So what happens, they used to kill you all, but I signed a lifetime contract with the media and the industry and the gaming world, the social media and the apps and stuff like that. And today's my trillionaire gaming day. When I'm gaming all the way, I'm just not going to be playing because I don't won Ultimate Battle for about 4 or 5 years straight. Because I got to recuperate from me. I've been burning them. I'll probably terminate somebody. Sometimes that game puts that juice in your hands where I've raged so many times where social media has helped me in releasing my bad thoughts. You got to tell you, I'm schizophrenic, mental handicap. And when I say that, I need time to release my energy because I've been drinking, smoking, and gaming. And that juice goes in your hands where you can terminate somebody if you put your hands on them. So that's no case like that. What happened that the media portrayed a lot of games on the TV and was saying people were getting destroyed by certain individuals that were small-time mental health, child abuse, ADHD, and they had issues like girls were getting to that transsexualism. When you go like a girl didn't do nothing to you, you can carry on her traits. Like you say you're not gay, but you feel the need to suck a little boy's penis, as it's called, man. And it ain't really his genitals. You're talking about having Happy Meals and kid meals at Chuck E. Cheese and going to Chuck E. Cheese and Disney World and Six Flags are supposed to be for adults. And they have a kid. They do have a kid there. Kings Island has an actual kid area. Kings Island is the place where the kid area is. And then the other places are for adults. See what I'm saying? At amusement parks, there are kid areas, and then there's adult areas. So Disney is right for talking to me, but I'm saying that for the purchase of tickets to amusement parks, you got to be over the age of 18 to make those type of purchases. And then when you buy drugs and alcohol, you want to make your home room. Amusement parks, you shouldn't do it because those places have been made are too expensive for regular people to do. So what I said I would do, I would just keep it like it is. But they signed me where that's the opposite of. That's where I'm making movies and music and games. And then I'm writing books and get on the computer on my tablet, and like I am now, the tablet is a whole new world of computers. This never was invented back in those PC days. And the tablet is a brand new computer where you had the computer's age, the laptop and construction was the Xbox 360 and the laptop combined with it. you learn to do a diagnosis. And then I went to Eastern State with trainers back in those days to learn how to cope with a coping. And then I learned to do over-the-counter medication. And the last piece is that when you run out of cigarettes, that's not the excuse to go haywire. But most boys do a threatener, called a threatener. They go, when I run out, don't mess with me, leave me alone, because that's all you need for a black guy. But unfortunately, they kind of segregated the white guys from the black guys, but they didn't mean to. They was just saying there was something wrong with Donald Trump, where he's from New York, and people are from Miami. That's what the big picture is. New York and Miami are the biggest cities known in the U.S., but there's other cities in the U.S. that do stuff like that, but they don't really go into the gaming world. Then the amusement parks may be there too, but I gave you is that there's McDonald's and Wally Worlds all over the place. So when we come back, I'm going to do is give you your stuff, and I'm going to get my McDonald's and Wally Worlds. Then I'll be back.
Weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, USA, Spanky, the answer, This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Assassin! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here. So here we go with round one, and when you have what looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler, it doesn't always play out that way, but given what these fighters said to us on Thursday, the game plans seem pretty clear.
They're very clear game plans, but which one of them is able to implement the game plan most effectively? The grappler will try to get forward, get close, try to secure takedowns. He's even willing to pull guard to make sure that he is in the grappling situation. The striker needs to stay at space. The striker needs to maintain distance and fight behind that beautiful jab he possesses.
All right, so there's the early takedown. Pretty evident, DC, that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling, and if he attempted takedown, he was secure. Let's see what he does in this position.
Pretty good execution on that early takedown. Everybody in this ring knew that he wanted to get the early takedown, and the opponent couldn't stop him.
Sometimes you're so good at something, it doesn't matter what your opponent is doing. This man is such a great wrestler, he was able to secure that takedown.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Big punch man, not a good back range.
Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he needs to. Really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
He closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know he could get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing.
Well, you gotta think frustration is starting to set it on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was gonna get a lot of this offensive wrestling as yet he's been on the other side.
He has not been able to stop him, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maya type of wrestling, where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat, knowing that once you're on the ground, now you're really in trouble. Because the takedown is only a part of the danger. The true danger is grappling with such a great submission punch.
Nothing fun about it.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. This can change the fight with another takedown man.
Oh, he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant punch.
Oh, man. I feel wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting. Because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, round 2 is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We saw this on the match sheet. Let's see if you guys can see the match. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that little bit?
I knew I was coming. Oh, jumping.
Tosses him to the back. Let's see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control it, then find a submission. Big punch lands over the top. I was going to follow this one.
And that's the left there. Looked like it did start a little bit.
Cameron inches right there. Wow. It was a good night as that landed.
What do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been...
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would always be willing to bet he's going to landed that massive shot. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the wizard here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. With that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision. All right, so here we go, round 1 of this highly anticipated tilt between the strong striker and the decorated grappler. Any chance that these guys mix it up, or are you just expecting them to stick to what got them to the dance?
I'm expecting a pretty straightforward approach for both of these fighters. The striker will try to lead with his punches and his kicks, and the grappler will try to time a takedown, time a clinch position so he can start to work towards a lot of those great judo throws that he possesses. Once on...
All right, so now we're on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here. Both fighters back to their feet now. Just missed on the front kick there. Now he's masterful from here.
He went to a single, switched to a high crotch. Nice big takedown. What a technique. What a takedown with high impact skills.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here.
I mean, it's right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
That's right. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out of space. Find places to rest. Get against the Yashima. Go to the clinch. Find ways. Another takedown land.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick.
Got to use the bathroom. What happened? I got some Pyrade. What happened there? Got tobacco patch I can put on. I run out of cigarettes. I found one laying around. I'm gonna have. I got some medicine, but I think I'm gonna take it here in a second. He's just my silver.
As great as it can be. I know the takedowns don't look beautiful. They don't look perfect, but it doesn't matter. Oh, you gotta watch to attack his submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here.
Nicely done. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, second bottom's back out. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
He loaded up there on that high kick. He went high on that one.
Oh! That horn sound means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns ran forward with the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is...
All right, here we go. Next round is underway. You saw him try to submit his opponent in the previous round. Had one attempt. We'll see if there's more where that came from in these seconds.
He will do multiple attempts at that. He will continue to no excuse balls until something sticks.
All right, watch out for the setup here, DC. I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell at the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to push into saying that he does do it again or something. I don't know. I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up. Good word. Big punch from the clinch.
Back and forth we go. Quick entry to get
Man,
out of
that
single.
was a great single. He flips him over the top. A huge takedown.
You guys survived that or not been that last round?
Yes. It's over. It's over, John.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground.
Step for step, staying with his opponent in every transition.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round two. Oh, wow, that happened.
Yeah,
Quickly as the fighter reverses position.
I'll look for it somewhere. I will make this super.
Punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch land, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Straight right. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Take my medicine. When I take the medicine, go poop. You can use drugs. They say not to have alcohol with your medicine. That just means if you really can't take it, you shouldn't do it. But for the reason that you gotta have alcohol in you, it's the real reason. If you're really gonna go day to day sober and miraculously walk into an alcoholic bars as you're rolling, the rich class always have the case where they accidentally walk into something they ain't supposed to be in, and then come on.
Real steep body kick. Great punch.
Edgar's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. And a strong outside leg kick there. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away
Now,
from you, he will
usually in this class, people, they forget that they're subject
so as he comes
to a lot of damage, psychological damage, dealing with a healing division, because we do spend a lot of money. But that basic that this class pays for is not really nickels and dimes all the time. But when you get up in them, I'm in this class currently, because I'm waiting on the holidays to pass, and sometimes when holidays keep coming, you still got to pump in, pump out on the track system. Where it seems difficult to do a 100, because this ain't the same place. This would be where you're letting it out of. and then I use the bathroom, and then they usually use the system that's the old-fashioned money that they use the money that controls you from going nuts because they don't need nothing, but they may use certain mechanics to help to certain machines. But if you do what you're supposed to do, you should be all right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I always say. As long as you do that, and you can smoke as much. You can't go to the liquor store and load up on pills or nothing like that. So I'm saying you got these pills in the liquor store, usually a Tylenol or Advil in there. You can get a bottle of Advil out of a liquor store, but you can't really get that out of Walgreens. Sometimes with cigarettes or soda or something like that, that's supposed to go together with your stuff. But the rich class believes not to do that, not to go to the liquor store. And Rich said, as a hood person, I'm blessed in the rich class to indulge. I got a pack of cigarettes and some Powerade. I can do a level 2 of them once I get there, man.
2 minutes of change to go in our third and final round. All right, so he's landing some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to do something.
Make up one on the other arm.
Really make it hard. I believe the jab is working so well. If he drops a big right hand after it, maybe I'm going to finish the fight.
Nice job to prevent the takedown. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Edgar. Straight right, he misses.
Good stick. There's no tell on that leg. Takes down, takes down, over and over. Secure these takedowns.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. Winding up on the right there to no avail. So there's the final one as the fighters go the distance here tonight, and it really was all about his takedown. The official decision is in. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever you're going. Most fighters on this roster, 2-man, 2-woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely have to fight. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to chase that finish down there.
Trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now, he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab the head, or he's going to get blasted.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Fighters back to their feet here. Quick level change.
He went single. Take it outside this goofball for a while. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. Edgar gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Single collar tie there. And they separate. Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Edgar. Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the injury, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he's...
Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Back to the left hand now. Unable to connect.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Gets up again here, but hurting.
Ooh, big shot land. Look at him working and trying to shut the liver down.
Edgar's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Yeah, he fixed it all up. Right hand punch to the clinch.
And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head. Potentially some concussive damage here.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head.
Lands and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad. Now we have to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through that.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. And he landed the right hand there. Edgar gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Attacking armbar.
And he's out. And they both stand up.
So, okay, like I promised you, to get you everything. That's what I was doing. I was sitting here getting everything for you, and I didn't know if you wanted it or not. So some people that didn't want anything, I didn't get them anything, and the people that did, I got them at, you know, I set mine up too, and then that's pretty much it. You should have it to you for a while, like I was still pumping in, so the normal stuff you didn't get, you still got, and then the other things that you was trying to get was the other stuff. And then on the note of some games on YouTube, they alter real bad, where they go from like you won it then lost it because of popularity, and then they'll alter everything just to get out of the legal case, so they don't want to do 20 years in prison for the defeat. So that's why I don't worry about it, because when it goes like you alter something, and you kept going like you didn't want to keep going all the way. That's what happened, you lost anyway. The other one was like you didn't win it, but you were saying that time was going to fix it. It fixed it into a win. What happened? The game ended, and you were supposed to have everything you wanted, but it didn't go that way. Your game ended, and you got to get out of that legal situation with the clock, and you altered the clock because you got caught altering it so many times. That you went psychotic, and psychosis means you'll be in there for 30 days, subject to the prison, state, or the hope center. You got what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to tell you, sometimes when I'm drunk or high, them rich people think that's cool. Keep wrecking shit, when they get a taste of that good life, it'll be the same thing. They'll tell you that they masturbated. When they masturbated, they felt great, and they shouldn't have came out with it like that. They came out saying they was masturbating to little children, man. And they said that last time they was masturbating to little children, and they loved it because they couldn't stop the feeling of the rush. People don't be dealing with that little children or pedophiles or dirty. They won't drink alcohol or smoke tobacco. They just do that shit after normal people.
1v1 me or no?
Somewhere like that. we're just playing with them like a game of basketball.
1v1
Usually in my gaming philosophy, I usually bring them into the game when we're playing, but unfortunately them perverts pop up, man, trying to wreck them, man. It's sad, man. It's a sad case. Girls normally don't do that. You normally say good. They just saying that some guys ain't really what they claim to be. They just a little different than the other people. Than the other people, they just do.
Okay, why can't I fucking assassinate this guy with the goddamn
like how do you get your stuff?
thing?
Well, if the
Hunter
rich
Seeker.
people are stopping you from
happening?
getting your stuff, and that's what happened because they altered so many things that you couldn't get it right off hand. Now you can check your phone because it should be on your data card that you got your stuff. You got to go pick it up every day. You got to go actually drive to the store every day and pick up your stuff. So
can't I just kill him
that's
with my
what
knife?
usually happens. Is some guys don't really have
This quest
like
is literally
illegal
designed for you
situations.
to
I
kill
wouldn't
him.
want to do 20 years to get my stuff. That's what
Oh
most
my
guys
God.
say, and then when it goes like that, you barely can get out of the situation that you're in. Then you need somebody to give you something for you contributed for most of the time I've been playing, and that's why I gave you your payout. So you gotta make sure you pick that up over there. Have somebody drop it off. So I did on the side, though, I had UPS drop your stuff off too. I put it in UPS, and then you got a UPS and FedEx, one of the things I was playing. And then anything like it just depends that some people may not have the intelligence to pay out people that been watching the games, and then they ain't gonna pay them out. Then
G6, you're so hard to make solo. It's actually not that bad.
I had to pay for mine.
Seriously.
That's gonna be what I do
It's
after I
not
win a
getting
game. Where
stuff
the
that's
ultimate battles,
particularly hard as a solo,
I'll pay out
because,
a
like, if you
jumbo
think about it,
package.
you're
Right?
just getting
You
stuff
got
for one
everything.
person,
It'll
not
be
a
here
group,
30
right? So
minutes.
it's not.
You got
It
100
balances out.
TV,
It's more so
cigarettes for
about,
life,
like, what
coffee
happens
for
when
life,
PvP
beer for
fight
life. You got
happens,
$1 trillion
kinda
cases of beer,
Alright.
$1 trillion dope
If this doesn't
cap on a
work, I'm
card.
gonna
That's
freak
basically
out.
what it is. So somebody cut it down.
I'm betting rebound props on FanDuel. I'm the league's greatest rebounder. Ain't that right, Chuck GPT?
Shoots on.
Okay, so I just needed to do it twice. Let's see. Place a poison. Another skill? Really? Place a poison mine to cover your tracks. This is crazy. Boom, placed.
So I'm gonna get out of here. I don't need to stay.
This is definitely why you respec after you do all these quests, because
some people
you just don't want to pick these random ass skills. I mean, the Hunter Seeker is really cool. It's very like cool RP skill.
KKK has a case where it comes out of it so hard, man, that you're bound on white guys to get out of the situation where they don't know why you're doing this. And you try to say, how long can I be chatting online until I'll play like that?
Thank you.
Well, you may never get to do it because the funding that I gave is so much, man.
Cool RP skill equal ass. I mean, it's probably not
I'm
bad.
gonna see you later. I gotta watch one of the news. See you later,
Genuinely,
bud.
it's probably
God
not
bless
bad.
you. Merry Christmas. God bless you.